to the Easily Excitable podcast. My name is Tom, and with me this week is Shoban. Hey man, how's it going?
Not bad, man. How are you?
I'm aching because, oh my god, right? So, I've realised that I've been getting a bit out of shape. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to do some cycling, and the cycling's going well, but it's not increasing my overall fitness. So, a few days ago, I was like, why don't I pick up a challenge I was doing, I don't know, it must have been last year sometime. It might have been ages ago, actually, where I was doing 100 press-ups a day. You know, when you've been doing no press-ups for 6 months, or 9 months, I think, in my case, suddenly going from no press-ups to 100 press-ups
Yeah, that
is a massive ramp. So I'm aching from that, but I also decided to pair it with 50 jump squats and 100 of any style of ab exercise. So I've been doing it for four days, and yeah, I don't regret starting it, but I'm certainly feeling the effects of going from not doing anything to doing all this exercise.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to move much. Oh dear. But yeah, it's I don't know. I need to start going back to the gym because I haven't been going to the gym.
Yep.
And I know that's gonna really, I don't know, help me ramp up my fitness, I guess. But yeah. How is exercise going for you? Last we talked, you were at a boxing gym. You were doing stuff, and yeah.
Yep. So the problem was it was really hard to find a balance once work started ramping up because they were like, hey, we need you to come in and stay longer than usual. I was like, okay, no problem. How much longer than usual? Does 9 o'clock work for you? In the evening?
That's gross.
Sure. And so the boxing gym, their hours are only from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if you don't make it through that window, you're completely out. So I was like, okay, I need to try to reassess and figure out what I have to do. So thankfully, I've been going there long enough where I had a solid regiment from those guys, and I'm actually I have a really good relationship with them. So I decided to go to one of these 24-hour just fitness gyms, and the first couple times I went, which was just sporadic, it was either I would go 6 in the morning or like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and they really taught me they set up a regiment for me to go every day. So Monday was 15 minutes running, then you'd do like just upper body strength. Tuesday was 20-minute skip, then you do just sparring training. Wednesday was your rest day. Thursdays primarily legs and stretches, and then Friday is basically early morning, just straight cardio for Friday. So once I got that developed and my schedule kind of balanced out, I've been able to go now around 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening, and it's to a gym that's empty, so I don't have to worry about waiting for people and being like, hey, can I use this? No, I'm using it. See all my stuff on there? But you're on a machine that's over here. Yeah, but it's part of my rep, so get lost. So thankfully, because I don't have to deal with that, I hate that so much. It was the worst. Like, you're not using it, and you're on a different machine. Like, we could take turns. Like, on my offset, you can use it. No, I need the machine. My towels are there. Get out. So the fact that that's done, so now I can actually work out and everything's great. The only thing that's missing is I don't have a punching bag, and I don't have a punching bag stand or a speed bag. So I know when I first started using the heavy bag, my wrists would hurt and would get inflamed because I was not used to that type of impact on my wrists. So I know if I get back to it, it's definitely I'm gonna feel some pain. But I've been looking up heavy bags and heavy bag stands and seeing if I can pick one up for cheap, and then just start using that at home. But on top of the working out, I've also been looking at my diet. Because before, for the longest time, I was like, as long as I put in the work and work out, I'll be healthy and everything will be good.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Let me try doing the whole grilled chicken sandwiches for lunch and like lots of carbs and stuff for dinner, and eating regular meals like every 2 hours or so, and then just drinking water the entire day. And I was like, oh wow, I actually feel like a huge difference. I'm not as exhausted as I normally am.
Hmm.
Uh, Even though I'm a really skinny guy, I somehow lost more weight in terms of just like fat, and it all
Hmm.
developed into muscle. And I'm like, how
Yeah.
is this happening? And yeah, so yeah, the whole diet and exercise thing actually does work. I'm very surprised about that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's always like 75, 80% of like weight loss and stuff like that is diet first. Then
Mm-hmm.
the remaining is exercise and what you do.
Right.
Just like if you eat less and eat the right things, you're gonna see that have more of an impact on you than just eating all the same rubbish and exercising
Definitely.
intensely. It's like you're not gonna see the benefits of so much stuff. It's just, yeah, it's just real. I don't know. I don't know. I just think that I don't know. Everyone knows the importance of diet, but still people don't pay attention to that, and then they're just like, well, I'm doing all this exercise, but I'm not losing any weight. It's just like, well, if you adjusted your diet or anything, that's
It,
like, why would I? I'm doing exercise. It's like, no, that's the wrong way to think about it. So, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I've like always been a vegetarian. And I'm just like, yeah, I must be a healthy person because I'm going to be only ever be eating anything that's not meat. And oh, that's a unhealthy mindset to get into
yep.
because you're just like, yes, pizzas are healthy. That's not right, is it? Really? We
It's
need to
like
like maybe take a step back
yeah,
there.
yeah. So I have a friend that he only eats like he's vegetarian as well, but
Mhm.
he'll eat like we'll go out and he'll just grab a falafel, which is fine, but he'll put like extra garlic sauce on top of it, which is
Mhm.
fantastic, but I'm like there's no way. Like you are not eating healthy, sir. That is it's so good, but that's so bad for
Yeah,
you.
that's so
Just
not great for you.
yeah.
Oh dear. No, I think like yeah. No, there's like things where I'm just like, yeah, I'll eat this. This is healthy, and I'm just like, is it really healthy, or is it just because I'm a vegetarian I'm claiming it's healthy? That's just, oh yeah. So yeah, no, I've certainly been looking like this month. I'm trying this diet challenge where it's like no crisps, no ice cream, no sweets, no soda, no yeah, just a list of things. So I'm just trying to be strict so that through my diet I can like augment all the exercise I'm going to be putting in,
Right.
and yeah, yeah. It hopefully it's going to go all right, but yeah, I'm what 3 days in, and oh, yesterday we went out and got some Mexican food, and then at the end my dad was like, yeah, let's get churros, and I'm just like, I don't really want churros. I've eaten plenty in this meal, thanks. He's just like, no, that would be great. It'll be great, and luckily it was just him that wanted it. Whereas me and my sister didn't, so he was like, we won't get it then. I was like, okay, cool, that dodges that bullet. I don't have to be tempted by sweet, sweet, delicious churros. Mm. So yeah, and then then we went and saw the new, I say new, the new Star Wars film Solo,
Okay.
which was I don't know, it was all right. I enjoyed it, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
know. I know the jury's out on it, right? Everyone's really 50-50 with the Solo movie. I still haven't seen it yet, but I'm
Hmm.
probably gonna check it out next week.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean it's perfectly serviceable as a movie. Like I enjoyed it.
okay.
I don't think it detracts from anything, and
Hmm.
um, I don't know. It's enjoyable. So I just I thought it was I thought it was a good movie. The problem is like you've got Donald Glover in there, and he was in Community, and I just wanted to make Community jokes like the whole way through it. So I was just like, oh no, this is no good.
That might have been a problem
Um,
if Abed showed up somehow.
I know,
and
right?
saw them
That's
both
exactly
on
what I was
screen.
thinking. Well, like, he's playing Lando Calrissian, and I was just like, Han and Lando flying spaceships, and I was like, oh no, this is the worst. so I was having a good time watching it, but I was kind of distracted from that from like an hour in, and it's like a 2.25-hour film. So like, the rest of it, they're just like flying spaceships together, and I'm just like, I've got that going through my head, and I'm just like, don't think I'm paying enough attention to the film. But no, it's cool. It's a cool film. I like it. I liked it, but I don't know. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to watch it again. I probably will watch it again. It's a decent film, but yeah, probably way in the future.
Right.
Oh dear. It just reminds me, like, if I'm like way in the future, that just reminds me of Gavin's retelling of the Star Wars.
Oh,
the Achievement Hunter animated thing that they did recently, or like a while ago.
Yeah.
It's just like, wait, what? This all happened forever ago and really far away. They're just like, the films are open with that. And he's just like, oh, I didn't read it.
Yeah, he's like,
oh god, it's every film. I'm like, why don't they put that in writing at the beginning? Like, they do. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh. So yeah, that's I don't know.
I'm gonna watch that again today, probably, just to see that whole breakdown.
That whole thing play out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do that as well, just because it's so ludicrous. So yeah. What we're talking about is what was it? Achievement Hunter anime. They're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. And yeah, Gavin just hasn't paid attention to any of the Star Wars films, and yeah, there's an Achievement Hunter animated about it, and it's just the funniest, like 2.5-3 minutes of video, where they're just, I don't know, it's just ludicrous. But yeah, seen that. Star Wars, video games. I've been playing some video games. What have you been playing recently?
Great segue. That was probably the best segue. But
world class segues right here.
Yeah. So I've been for some reason I've been going into the like the multiplayer shooters for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, speaking of Star Wars, I've been playing a lot of Battlefront 2. I don't know why, but it's like as soon as I turn on my PS4, it's just that's the go-to one that I open up, play that for a little bit, and then I'll jump into Overwatch, just because they're having their anniversary stuff going on right now.
Oh yeah.
And so the loot boxes, you have the chance of getting old skins that are no longer available.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just like a huge incentive where I was like, I'm sorry, what? Yes, please. Let's play as much as I can and try to see if I can get any skins that I never got. And then I tried getting into Fortnite a little bit just because I was like, it's free. Let me see how this thing goes. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's okay. And then halfway through, I'm just like, I don't think this is for me. I'm going to go somewhere else. But I could definitely see the appeal of it and why people are definitely gravitating towards it.
Yeah.
I've been looking at like just a couple games in general, just to kind of where I was trying to figure out if there were any games that were out that I was kind of interested in. I know we're still waiting on that Final Fantasy VII remake, so I'm just like, because I got into a whole bunch of videos of people reacting to when that was announced. That was announced in 2014 or 2015. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years since then. And there's been virtually nothing.
Yeah, I think there was gameplay footage from the first like intro, and that was it. And I'm like, well, that's cool. And it looks just based on that, which was I think again 2 or 3 years ago at this point, it looked like it was going to be almost like Final Fantasy 15 style, where it's third person view and it's not turn based. It's just it's just kind of, it's semi turn based, but semi whatever, I guess non turn based.
It's like time based. So characters work on their own timing rather than relying on the like how it all fits in.
Exactly.
Sequentially.
So it's been those, and then I've been jumping back into World of Warcraft now, just because the new expansion's coming out, and I'm like, there's so much stuff I can explore right now, and I also decided to so they introduced something recently to I guess kind of balance out uh, leveling
Uh
because
huh.
like at some point leveling just became broken because what you would do is you create a character, uh, bring that character's level up to 15 just by doing quests and kind of roaming and doing whatever,
Uh huh.
and then you just go to a capital city and then just go into dungeon finder and hit random dungeon, and you'd keep doing that because you could go up to what was it, 2 levels a dungeon,
Uh huh.
and because you're in the capital city you keep staying rested so you earn double XP, and then you also get all the best gear for your class until you get to like literally from level 15 you could do that all the way to level 100, yeah, level 100, and then
Uh
it's like
huh.
okay, then I can play the game. So they were like, okay, this is a problem because we just broke 100, like essentially 85 levels. We need to fix this. So they've done
Mhm.
world scaling.
Mhm.
So you could stay in particular zones, and like say you're level 26, and
Mhm.
everything around you is level 26. All the quests are meant for your level. As soon as you level up, everyone
Mhm.
also ramps up in difficulty in the same zone,
Oh,
and
okay.
it scales up to certain regions. So I think like the main world is up to level 60. Uh, Outland, which was their first expansion, still goes to level 70, but instead of being, oh, this zone is from 61 to 63, this zone's 65 to 66. It's kind of like they're all 61 to 70, and then they kind of just generalized it like that. So I tried it out. I made a new
Yeah.
character, and yeah, I like it. It definitely feels like how it used to be before, where I would just kind of be in the same zone and just kind of grind it out and just
Mhm.
play through everything. So it's really it definitely did fix a lot of those things. So it was easier for me to kind of invest in that now. So yeah, I've just been trying to do that and get everyone ready for the new expansion pack that comes out in August.
Nice. Nice. I Yeah. I am looking forward to like. So we've got E3 coming up. Probably like it's like in a week and a half actually, isn't it?
Jeez, I
It's
can't believe it's already a week and a
real
half.
soon. And like even before that, like by the time this comes out, we'll have had the Destiny 2 reveal of whatever they're doing because that's on the 5th of June, I think.
Okay.
And so they're going to be revealing what they're doing for year 2. I don't know whether they're like going to be like these are the changes coming in year 2 and then reveal the DLC later, but the like card that the graphic that they put up suggests that the reef is going to be a place in that they're going to reveal
Okay.
in yeah on the reveal. Um, so I think we're going to be seeing information about the DLC. So
Hmm.
that's going to be happening very soon. And then yeah, we've just had what Fallout 76 announced in some capacity, but we don't really know what it is
Yeah,
yet.
I was gonna
Maybe
say,
it's an
what is
MMO
it?
Fallout. I think it's an MMO Fallout style game. Obviously, it's a Fallout game.
Okay.
But yeah, like an open worldy, yeah, MMO style is what is suspected of it.
Mm.
Hopefully at E3 we get signs of stuff like Kingdom Hearts 3. That's like the big one for me.
Yep.
And then I'm just trying to think of other things I'm actually interested in. Oh, there'll be stuff from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Given that I've just finished Rise of the Tomb Raider, it's kind of nice that I'm just coming off Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm just like, oh, there's a new game going to be coming out in September or October. A new Tomb Raider game, so that'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
Um, because yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider is well put together. I liked it. It does kind of get a bit ludicrous at points, but you know, Uncharted did, Tomb Raider always has, and that's just like those kind of games. So
Right.
yeah, it's interesting. I'm just trying to think of like what other games I know are like on the horizon. Hopefully there'll be some information about Anthem. That'll be a
Oh
cool
yeah.
game to like. Yeah, that's what EA's third person shootery style, adventure style game. Oh, Division 2 should be interesting as well, actually.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know, I haven't played enough Division 1, so I need to kind of go through that, because I've probably played it for like 2.5, 3 hours, and I've got it there, and I know that's so insignificant in the scale of that game.
Right.
And then there's like rumors about a new Assassin's Creed. I think it's called Odyssey.
Okay.
As well, which will be cool. Hopefully there's some like news about Diablo, but I'm not holding my breath because I know not to do that.
Yeah.
Especially surrounding Diablo. Especially when it just seems to be completely neglected at the moment, but there's nothing. There's just nothing. No information coming out about it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like I've seen loads of people talking about Dark Souls Remastered, which came out, I don't know, a week and a bit ago now.
Yep.
And like, there's nothing good there. I'm just like, I just wanted to play Dark Souls again, but all it's done is left all the same problems and like bugs and things that there were.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, just there's still all the same problems. It's just shiny and runs at 60 frames per second. So it's just I don't know, just a bit disappointing there, really.
Oh yeah.
I wish it's like they don't even need to add that many new gameplay elements or aspects to it, or even any more areas or anything. It's just there's still some bugs, like or like PvP can be kind of trivialized by the fact that you can pull off the same move again and again and again, and just essentially not allow another player to get up until they're defeated. So
right.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, trivializes something. It's just a bit disappointing. But oh well, I don't think I'm going to be getting Dark Souls Remastered, considering how much I've spent in the original, and I don't need to play it anymore. That's for sure. But oh well. Yeah, is there anything you're looking forward to at E3?
Honestly, I'm going in with an open mind, kind of seeing what's there. Like there hasn't, I guess, maybe the remastered Spyro that they said was coming out, because we'd probably get something coming there, right? So maybe they might have a little bit more gameplay and kind of talk about it a little bit more.
Absolutely.
What else?
That'd be cool.
Mega Man 11 they mentioned, and I was kind of interested at how that one looked like, because it's very different. It's a 3D. It's a 3D design, but on a 2D it's a 2D platformer still.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Mighty Number 9, so that's why I'm just like thinking, are they taking shots at Mighty Number 9 for doing this? Is there something going on? So it'll be interesting to kind of see what they're doing. Capcom's always I've always kind of kept an eye out just to see what Capcom's doing.
I mean, Capcom's still working with Monster Hunter World, and like they've just put out a new Elder Dragon called.
I heard about that, yeah.
And I'm like, I should go back to it, and then I'm just like, nah, can't be bothered. It's so much. It's like so much investment.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, they're still updating that game. PC version's coming later in the year, so yeah, they might show off some PC versions of it. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, as for Capcom, that's the only thing of Capcom related things I really know. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of different publishers now and be like, oh, who's like these people putting out games? You've got Black Ops 4, which is looking like incredibly battle royale focused. And
yeah.
PvP and no real like campaign to it.
We're gonna see more of that probably in the future. Just kind of a lot more battle royale style games. Yeah.
I saw some news either earlier today or yesterday that was saying that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds population has halved from its like peak popularity.
Yeah.
Which is still nothing to be sniffed at, but yeah, that the numbers that Fortnite are doing is just ludicrous.
Well, and I know they lost a lot within the past week or so, just because the news came out that PlayerUnknown's or PUBG sued, or the devs from PUBG sued the devs from Fortnite.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like a lot of people are like, really? You're gonna sue them for the ownership of a game type?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? So a lot of people are just kind of left in disgust about that.
Yeah.
Which also I find hilarious, because doesn't PUBG use the Unreal Engine that Epic Games developed?
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's a whole situation. They're just trying to grab money from the most popular thing, the place that has superseded them. So.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, always looking at Twitch like, yeah, if a tournament's going on, Fortnite won't be number one, but the rest of the time, there's always Fortnite in it. So
yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, by the way, just on a completely side unrelated note, I kind of wanted to bring this up because I just wanted. I know probably what your reaction is to Jackie, the news about Jackie.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, because
yeah,
I thought that was. I saw that she was hired as a community manager now for Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, so Jackie or Geeky Fried Rice, as she's I think on Twitter.
I think so.
She's
yeah.
at Chris on the site KRISS on the Rooster Teeth site. She is now the community manager for Rooster Teeth, which is cool.
Yeah.
Someone from the very prominent in the community. One of the RTX Guardian leads.
Yeah.
She's one of the co-leads for the PA team, personal assistant team. And yeah, now she's got a job, which is cool. It's good to see that they are grabbing people that are very prominent in the community.
Exactly.
That people know. And yeah, it's kind of refreshing to see that.
I thought that was a huge step forward, just because I don't think they've done that since Barbara and maybe Becca, but Becca was technically there to begin with.
Yeah, and there's always people that are just like, yeah, I'm in the community. I've got a profile on the site, but you never ever see who they are. So
yeah,
no, I didn't know who Blaine was until he was there and on screen. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm on the site and I've been in the community. It's just like, I don't know. You can just, you can absolutely claim that, and they can absolutely fudge the numbers behind it to say you've been on the site since a certain amount of time. But yeah, actually seeing someone that's risen up through the community and gained respect within the community, being in charge of the community is encouraging.
Definitely.
I'm certain I found out about it before, it was going on. But that might have been, through the people that I know. I think that's what happened, because I think someone I know found out, and then we all found out, and then it was announced, a few days later. 2 days later or so. So, yeah, but... that's what this community's like. So.
Yeah.
If someone knows something, they're going to share it, aren't they? So.
Yeah, as soon as I didn't know until I just went on the site to kind of just do check to see if there was anything going on, and then it said because as soon as you go into the community tab, it automatically pops up to the staff feed. So then it was Barbara's post, and I just saw
actually it pops up to a curated feed.
Yeah,
because there's a staff feed which has way more staff members on it who do not get many comments on their journals or anything, because they aren't forward-facing staff.
Yeah.
So it's a really curated feed that's the one that shows up mainly. So yeah, and Barbara's was there. Then Jackie also posted a journal, so I was like, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
They're actually using the site to announce stuff, which is cool. They're actually using the site for once as well.
That's what I was more excited about too. It's this is that if they come up with, if Jackie says anything that's gonna or about the site or post stuff about the site, it's legit and she's gonna stick to her word about it. And the fact that they made that announcement on the site was fantastic. They weren't oh yeah, by the way, this person's here now, or it wasn't kind of just like a, yeah, she's there, but we're not going to address it until much later. It was actually like they brought it out, and it was to fanfare and everything. It was great. I thought that's something I hadn't seen on that site in a very long time, and I was excited to see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen like that kind of reaction and that much activity on the site. But I don't know. I just don't think there's that much activity on the site in general at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at odds with it being like, oh, I don't really know why I keep going back to the community site because there's really not much there.
I think at this point it's just a habit, right? Like, as soon
Yeah,
as I open up a browser, the first thing I do is, even if I'm going somewhere, I open up a second tab, go to the Rooster Teeth site, and click that community tab.
yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, I check it every day, like because I post my journal there every day. And
Yeah.
it's just I don't know. It's like the last social media place that I still go to frequently because I've kind of like stepped back from Twitter, stepped back from Facebook, stepped back from the only place I really want to keep posting is Instagram. And
Yeah.
like everything else for me is just completely uninteresting.
Right.
But yeah, for some reason I'm still checking out the Rooster Teeth site, but in general, like I don't know what's keeping me on the Rooster Teeth site, but I think it's just the people and just finding people's opinions because I don't find anything like the Rooster Teeth site anywhere else. Although
That's true.
I am using Reddit quite a lot, and I'm only like looking at Reddit. I'm not interacting with anyone, so it's just yeah, looking at different people's opinions on Reddit. But
Yeah.
yeah, the Rooster Teeth site, I don't know, it still needs work,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no point them working on it if there's not people there to actually like drive a need for them to work on it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm kind of like I said, I'm still not sure how I feel about the Rooster Teeth site right now.
Right.
But yeah, the more as time goes on right now as well, I'm feeling like, especially with like, I'm not going to say fragmentation of the community, but like because we have our own groups, and right now a lot of us are, well, me in particular, I'm definitely only interacting with certain people that I've met through there and certain groups of people.
Right.
And we absolutely don't do it through the Rooster Teeth community site anymore. So I'm certainly starting to feel like I'm definitely one of those people that is more a fan of Rooster Teeth and definitely not feeling as much a part of the community as I used to.
Right.
Which is a strange thing to say, but I think I don't know, it's recognising that difference for me has been like, oh yeah, I'm probably not getting as involved here as I want to be. Or it's more that there's not the interaction there that I once had. So
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't really consider myself that much a community member anymore, as much a fan, and then I've got a group of friends. So
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with that, honestly. Like, for me, it's a little different because I feel like you were more consistent in being a part of like the community for a very long period of time, where I was kind of like a fan, and then I found the community, and then
yeah,
I became a part of it, and then all this happened, and then I've slowly been going back to being just a fan.
yeah,
Which I mean, again, that's how I started off as, and it's fine, but it's just kind of weird, just going like essentially like devolving back to that original state where it's like so much time has passed, and now it's like I only deal with like a handful of people. I want to deal with more, but they would have to be during RTX, which again I'm not able to go to this year. And like I know a lot of us aren't able to make it this year for different obligations, so
yeah.
it's just it's just a rough situation overall.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I don't even know what the next RTX I'd go to would be. I don't know if I can even be bothered. Like, and it's nothing out of like being like, oh no, I'm unhappy with Rooster Teeth or anything. Like, the last one was okay, but it was just an excuse to meet up with my friends. I'd rather like, given that I'm going to be over in the States, like maybe set a weekend aside and just be like, yeah, everyone, let's go and go to a place.
Definitely.
Come down, see us, or will come up and visit and just do that, and maybe like I don't know. Take the responsibility of being an adult on, and rather than like go to a convention. But
yeah,
I don't know. It does offer like a centralized location for everyone to go to.
Right.
But you know, I don't know where I stand on it, so I should probably just stop talking about it, to be fair. Well, Shoban, how's learning bass going? Like, that's the last point I wanted to get to.
Of course.
I was like, come on, brain, what are we doing?
So, bass has been going great as well. I've been doing the same method as before of kind of looking up songs that I really like the bass line for on YouTube, and kind of checking out tutorials that are there. By proxy, I've been slowly learning sheet music as well, so like all the notes and everything for the bass. But that's because a lot of the better tutorials also have the tabs listed on the side. So it's good because I could actually see where the person playing the instrument, I could see, or the bass, I could see where their hands are, and then I could to pluck the note, and I could correspond it with the notes on the page. So I'm just like, so that's what that means. That's what this means. Okay, let's go. I've been moving into a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire, but
nice.
I wanted to try my hand at some Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff, but again, Flea's bass lines are just like that. Like, it's so intimidating because he's just all over the place with a lot of his bass lines. So, well, it'll be interesting to see where I can take it and where I can go from there. But I've definitely picked up a lot in a short period of time.
Awesome. I got in the other day from work, and I just sat down and I was like, I'm gonna learn like some solo, and I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to learn. I went with the intro solo to One by Metallica. And I was like, this is all right. And yeah, I've been working on it the last few days, and I think it sounds all right. But yeah, it's I don't know. I wanna learn some more solos, but at the same time, I've really got to work on just other things. And then there's a piece of music my guitar teacher gave me. He must have given it me 7 years ago, I think. Which, that's a real long time ago. I probably haven't had a guitar teacher for probably about 6 years. And I was like, I'll give this a go, try and play it. And it is so ridiculously fast that I've been playing for probably about 15 years at this point. And I'm still not fast enough to play it, and with enough clarity. And I'm just like, oh my god, how did I not why am I not working on this more? So yeah, I'm trying to spend my practicing time just being like, I need to increase my coordination between my two hands and just increase my general speed and note clarity. So yeah, I'm just trying to do that at the moment as well. So
right,
that's fun. Oh well. But yeah, it's nice going into the one solo. It's nice to be able to understand what techniques you need to know at the right points.
Right.
So I found initially I was I didn't a few notes just didn't sound right when I was playing through it, but in general I could get it nearly at the right tempo and nearly all of the notes right. And now I'm playing it and it's pretty smooth. There's one or two notes that just need a little refining throughout, and just making sure that the techniques are all flowing together. So
okay.
I'm glad that I've spent a bunch of time learning to play guitar, and now I can pretty much play what I want to play within reason. I do have limits on my speed, and I'm very aware of them, but still, I have the ability to play solos when I do put my mind to them. I think it was kind of a refreshing exercise to just say, I want to learn this, and then 2 days later I'm just like, I've learnt it, well done me. So yeah, Like, and I know that that's something like initially, if you're like picking something up and just like, I want to try and learn this, it takes a week, and you're just like, yes, I have nailed these 4 bars. It's like awesome, that's great progress. But like now, I'm just like, oh, I need to nail this like whole song, and I'm just like, I can get close pretty quickly, and I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, real happy with where I am with guitar for the time being. But yeah, there's always improvements to be made.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Shoban, where can we find you across the internet?
You could find me at Nabos NABOHS or at Shoban SHOBAN. Yeah, somehow I managed to get most of those, so it's been pretty simple to find me.
Awesome. I can be found across the internet at Destroy Topham or at Etherfar. That's like your Twitters, your Instagrams, places like that. I'm probably going to try and, like this month I've got a bunch of goals, and one of them is to try and get some music out, so I'm going to be working on some music, which I'm real keen to do. So yeah. Well, Shoban, awesome. Thank you very much for being my guest this week.
Thanks for having me, man. I feel like it's been a while since we've actually been able to like sit down and catch up on stuff. Like I know I've been all over the place, like trying to bounce back and forth. So hopefully stuff kind of balances, because I don't know if I've said this before, but I have 13 weddings this year that I have to go to.
Woo!
Yeah.
And I've changed what I wanted to do with the podcast. So like I'm doing one with a guest every other week. So like the amount of times I need a guest are like decreasing.
Right.
By half, so it might get longer and longer between me talking to the same person.
Of course.
That's just on keeping myself sane and not having to like giving myself the ability to just be like, yeah, I can record a 7-minute podcast one week and then a proper decent one the next week.
Of course.
Cover everything I want to, so yeah, without fear of repeating myself as well. So
right.
But yeah. Cool. Right. Like I said, thank you very much for being my guest this week, and thank you everyone for listening. Have an exciting week. Goodbye.
Bye.